SMASHTEMBER.
Hello and welcome to another SMASHTEMBER moveset video. Just like my Silex video, today I'll be sharing a moveset I've created for a character I'd love to see in the game and think would be a perfect fit. Without further ado, that's right, the legendary Bane of Hell, the Doom Slayer, is here. Or Doom Guy, or Doom Marine, whatever you want to call him. I felt Doom Slayer had the proper level of formality for Smash. For anyone who doesn't know, this demon-killing warrior first appeared in the 1993 game Doom by id Software, as the player character and primary mascot. Ever since, he's been a staple to the series' classic FPS key hunting games, and is completely iconic to the first-person shooter genre as a whole, alongside the likes of Master Chief and every US soldier ever. Most recently, he spent his time blasting Hell's Finest backed by heavy metal in the fantastic Doom 2016, and will be back on our screen soon enough in Doom Eternal. To say he's earned his place is an understatement. The Doom Slayer is not only iconic to a massive video game genre very underrepresented in Smash, but has appeared on multiple Nintendo consoles including the Switch. Moreover, there's clearly no trouble putting a rated M character into Smash. This guy is a no-brainer for Smash Ultimate, hitting so many checkmarks all at once and just being straight up badass. And of course he'd be bringing a great soundtrack too. Let's dive into the moveset. The main way Doomslayer would differentiate from projectile-based characters or other gun users would be in his animation, speed, and aggression. His walk and run speeds would be basically the same, he'd always be holding whatever gun he used last, and overall playing him would be all about getting right into the action for massive damage. Instead of focusing on zoning and spacing enemies, he'd use his mobility to get in and out and keep a constant barrage of attacks going. Even in his basic moves, Doomslayer's intense weapon-crazed personality really shines through. Much like Mega Man, his jabs, forward tilt, and neutral air would all have him spraying enemies with the heavy assault rifle, doing minor stun the closer to the barrel the enemy gets. His other tilts and running A would be all about brutal physical attacks, with his down and up tilts working great together just like this move in the game, and his running A just being a big meaty punch. Once in the air, Doomslayer starts to show off some of his arsenal. Forward air would be a powerful burst with the combat shotgun, back air would be a weaker but farther reaching burst with the plasma rifle, down air would be a quick volley with the heavy assault rifle straight downward, and finally his up air would whip out the trusty super shotgun doing massive damage but also pushing the Slayer downwards pretty quickly. When it comes to grabs, this is where he gets really brutal, taking inspiration from the glory kills in Doom 2016. Whether it's throwing them into a pistol shot like Falco, throwing them to the ground, or crushing them down onto his knee, you're gonna want to stay away from this guy. We get to see even more of those weapons in his smash attacks, and of course a series classic. Forward smash would be a vicious chainsaw attack. Much like Corrin, while charging this move, enemies will be slowly torn into the blade, until finally Doomslayer rips through for a massive hit. This will be an absolutely brutal finisher. As for the other smash attacks, up smash would be a quick assault rifle sweep overhead, and down smash would bring out the super shotgun again. This time, the Slayer crouches in preparation while drawing his gun. When releasing the charge, anyone behind will take a slight hit from him bringing the gun forward, as they too are brought in front of him and suffer from the dangerous damage that gun can do. And now for his specials, the Doomslayer really starts to bust out the heavy artillery. His neutral special features the chain gun, which will have a slow startup but really start chunking out damage as it goes. This would not lock him down since mobility is key, but he would only be able to slowly strafe left and right, as well as slowly aim up and down. For his side special, he pulls out the ever-important rocket launcher, working similarly to Samus. Now, for his up special, I had a bit of a struggle, because what would be more classic FPS than a rocket jump? But as I went on, I felt the rocket launcher was too important to stick to a recovery, at which point I remembered you can actually Gauss Cannon jump in the newest game, and thus this move was born. Very similar to the classic rocket jump, this move would send Doomslayer flying upwards, while sending out a big Gauss Cannon shot directly below him, damaging enemies similar to a combination of Robin's up special and his fully charged neutral B. Then finally, on a bit of the tamer side, the Slayer pulls out the plasma rifle again to shoot a quick stun shot out and with a downward arc. Finally, the Doomslayer's final smash. And what else would it possibly be other than the BFG 9000? The Doomslayer would pull out this classic Doom monstrosity and launch it across the stage. Anyone close enough would be latched to the main projectile with an electrical shock, just like in the game, and stunned as it flies by. Then, once it reaches its peak distance, the shot would detonate and bring anyone hit with it. It wouldn't be dissimilar to Mewtwo's final smash, but it's a Doom classic and would be an amazing and powerful move. Now, there's a couple things I want to talk about before I discuss Doomslayer's chances. First, I think there's a couple additional things the Doomslayer could bring with him, or just alternatives if he doesn't get into the game besides music. Assist trophies would still be a great place to showcase the Doom franchise, and along with hoping that the Slayer doesn't just get stuck there using his super shotgun, I think a great addition alongside Doom Slayer as playable would be a Revenant assist trophy. The Revenant is an extremely popular and iconic enemy from Doom, and would be super fun to have flying around shooting waves of rockets, landing and firing powerful bursts, and clawing through enemies if they get too close. Of course, you'd be able to knock it out too. Another thing I think would be great is a Doom stage, just like with how hard they went into the Castlevania series. I'd love for a stage set in Hell, maybe the Necropolis, where various demons like the Pinky, Mancubus, Summoner, Revenant, Cacodemon, Baron of Hell, Cyber Demon, Hellguards, and Spider Mastermind appeared as bosses to fight you. Finally, just like my Silex video, I'll put forward a reveal trailer idea that I actually love. It would open in the fiery world of Bowser's Castle, showing some common enemies like Goombas and Koopas getting crushed or blown up. We then cut to inside the castle, where Bowser on his throne and Peach in a cage sit bored, looking at each other and questioning where Mario is. Soon there's bangs on the door. Bowser rises with a smirk only to have the doors completely blown off to his and Peach's shock. As the smoke clears, the Doomslayer steps forward. After showing his moves, the trailer would end with Bowser driving away on a cart trying to escape as Peach sneaks out of a destroyed cage. I just love the idea of Doomslayer treating Lava World like hell and going nuts. That's all I have for Doomslayer. Now, what are the odds he joins the roster? In my mind, about 50-50, which I'm sure is a lot higher than what others would give him. Here's the thing. Yes, he's from a very M-rated game with lots of guns and blood and violence. He's also a third-party character, and I understand the mindset that this is a Nintendo fighting game, so there shouldn't be too many guests. And yeah, there's other third-party characters like Rayman or Banjo and Kazooie who deserve to be in Smash a bit more. But as I said before, the Doom franchise has been synonymous with first-person shooters for a very long time, including on Nintendo consoles. Doomslayer at this point is absolutely the type of legacy character who'd fit right in with Smash. Also, id and Bethesda's work to bring games including the Doom series to Switch is a great sign of continued support and could help his chances. Finally, there's really no other leading FPS character that I feel would fit into Smash. The closest you could get is Master Chief, but if we get something from Microsoft, I'd prefer Banjo and Kazooie and a Minecraft stage or assist trophy, or maybe a Halo boss in Spirits mode, way more than seeing Master Chief as playable in the game. Especially since the Halo franchise ain't exactly what it used to be. All the pieces are there for Doomslayer to join, it's just a matter of if that's something Sakurai and Nintendo would really want. But what do you think? Is the Doomslayer the perfect FPS candidate to join this roster of legendary characters? Would you rather see another FPS icon in this spot, or do you think characters like those just wouldn't work? Leave a comment and share your thoughts. My next moveset will focus on another gun-wielding character, but this time a much more obscure one with a totally different feel than Silex or Doomslayer. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel to keep up with SMASHTEMBER and my other content. I do a ton of different things on this channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in 5.